Hello everybody, Ju22 here, and okay, just making sure it came out. Alright. Hey guys, Ju22 here, and we are going to continue our recreation suite, and hopefully it doesn't crap out, and if it does, I'll just move over to OBS. It's not a problem. But, let me just get everything else set up here, but I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope everyone's doing well. And we'll officially start the, we'll continue where we left off at the 5-minute mark. Excuse me. Had a little bit of gas today, but, well, here's who we already got. I mean, we had the 8 champions. Feck, Walker, Weston, Najee, Speranza, Jinku, Candy, and Kelly. But I already did Walter, and I finished Jane, and Clinton. I ended up doing your character off camera and just more or less recreated him as he was, as he looked like when I first made him. So, I mean, I get it. You have to go to work, and there's just no getting around that, and I get it. I mean, pretty soon I'll have to go back to work, and even I won't be able to do these streams as often, but it's good to see you, though. But like I said, there's your character, and I hope you like it. But we could always change it up when you do get a chance to finish up, so, or whenever you have free time. I know that, like I said, I get that you have to go to work and whatnot. So at least I made your character, is what I'm trying to get at. Also, hello to Joshua James. But yeah, I hope that suffices, Mr. Clinton, is what I'm trying to get at. Well, I did recently get NHL 22. I recently got that game. If time permits, we might do that. Okay. Actually, yeah, alright. The only thing would be the hair and the coloring. Alright, well, let's do that really quickly. The hair and the coloring. And I take it you want both the hair, like on the top of your head, and your beard to be the same color. But as for other hairs, let's see. So you have short hair, not bad. Then you have short on the back, but tall on the front, and then you have a thing to hold up your hair on the top. And then you have shaved on the sides, and then you have this braid on the middle. Long all around. Okay. Let's see. I mean, of course you have, well, this is the Heidi look, but as for long, let's see. Then you have this one. Or do you want to, like, let your hair out? Like, let's see. What's a good one? Okay, well, here's your hair, but tied up in a bun. Alright, let me change the hair color before I forget. Dark brown. Oh, hey. Did not mean to go that far. And dark brown facial hair. Okay. Unbraided, okay. Alright, so something that's unbraided. I mean, you have this 80s hairstyle. I highly doubt you would want that, but if you want it, it's there. Let's see. Then you have this pseudo Elvis look. Let's see. Then you have 51. Actually, this kind of makes you look like Jorge Masvidal a little bit. Or you could do short on the front, long on the back. So there's always that. 51. Okay, 51 it will be. I like it. Actually, what I might let me adjust this one tattoo here. And I'm just simply adjusting it so there, so that way your hair does not get in the way. It's a bit lower than when I originally had it, but outside of that, I think we're good. Okay, well at least we made it work. I'm happy about that. Okay, got that. Nice. Okay. Okay. There we go. And I was also checking to see how the health of the stream looks, and I'm happy that it looks as well as it does. All right, there we go. All right, going for what I fought at in real life. Well, I'm happy that it worked out. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm happy that we finished up Clinton, because I know that it would have been a travesty that if you weren't here and then you would have lost your spot just because of a fluke. But I try to be fair. I really do. But I'm happy that it worked out. So congratulations on regaining your spot. So now that we got that settled and taken care of, the first person that will be on the clock when we get to the 10-minute mark will be my good friend, or our good friend rather, Captain Danger. And hello to Jose. So Captain Danger will be on the clock officially at the 10-minute mark. So between now and then, you guys can talk to me about whatever. The only thing I will say is that, yes, I did get the new NHL 22 game, and it's a very fun game. Still have to do some more testing on it. But as far as creations, it's a little bit different. But otherwise, it's not that much different than 19. I will say that. Well, so far it's been going well. And hello to Cole Weston. What's up? And Cole, I'm happy to say that you're still on the roster by virtue of being the champion, or the light heavyweight champion, if I want to get serious about it. But yeah, you're pretty much safe just for the fact that you're the champ. So I'm happy to say that you don't have to worry, my friend. Sorry I've been absent the last little while. Work's been... Well, yeah, I'm happy, though. Oh, you said... Oh, well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. So now it's... Like I said, I'll start Captain Danger officially on the clock when we get to the 10-minute mark on the timer there. But I'm happy that you're here. Well, or at least for the time that you are. But but I also get that work can be bad, and it's probably going to be like that for me. Maybe. I hope not. At the least, it'll just mean that I won't do it as often. So then I would have to have a hard-on schedule, and whether that interferes with anyone else's, I can't help that. It would be what it is. So that much I will say. But that's also another reason why I haven't done as many streams, is because I've been applying for jobs, and and that takes time and whatnot. But what can I do? Okay, so now Captain Danger is now officially on the clock. So Captain Danger has until the 12-minute mark to claim his spot. Otherwise, I will just go down the list, and I will keep going until I find somebody that's in the chat right now. But I also get that not everyone's going to be here at the same time, but I hope people do come in. And, well, speaking of Captain Danger, you're here. All right, well, Captain, I'm going to make your character again. The question is, do you want it? And if so, we'll do it. And if not, we'll just pass on to the next person. But that's a decision you make, so we'll go from there. So, there we go. Okay. All right, so let's start off. So this might be a good opportunity to make you a little bit different than you did. Maybe, maybe not, but we'll go from there. Oh no, not appearance, not appearance. General info. Okay, so you're a dude, and last time I had you as a heavyweight at 240 and 5'10". Is this right, or do I have to change the weight? And also, just know that the weight affects the height as well. So question is, how much do you want to weigh? And while you think about that, I'll put your name, Captain Danger. Okay. Oh yeah, and I'll also fill this out a little bit. The social media handle, 5'11". Okay. Well, all right. So you're 5'11", but how much do you weigh? Oh, that's right. You were 5'10" when I first made you. Okay. All right. So you grew in. So you grew. Yeah, you grew an inch. Awesome. We all grow in different ways, but still. So yeah, how much do you weigh, my friend? I hope you're not behind. Or if you're, I don't know if you're traveling or whatnot, or if you're behind, but do refresh if you need to, because. Or are you trying to weigh yourself? I'm just curious, that's all. Oh, 5. Okay. All right. Sorry. Forgive me for being a bit pushy. It's just, I wasn't sure what was going on, but all right. So 255. 255. Okay, let me change that. 255. All right. And then I forgot what your nickname was, or if you want a different one. Oh, the Juggernaut. Oh, right, right, right. That's right. You were the Juggernaut, and then I think you lived somewhere in the southeast. I forget which part, but yeah. Where's your hometown? And I mean, who knows? Maybe it's in there because I know that some of the more Orlando, Florida. There we go. Orlando, Florida. And then, how old is your character? And then followed by whether you're right or left-handed, and then we'll go from that part onward. Orlando, Florida. That's a, you know, 23. 23. And, yeah, I haven't been to Orlando since 2005. I remember your right hand. Okay, so you're Orthodox, and then the posture is based on a current fighter, or at least one that was in the game at the time that this was made. I forgot who your favorite fighter was, but who knows? Hopefully he or she is in this. But yeah, I remember going to Orlando back in 2005, and it was a lot of fun. Brock Lesnar. We'll see if he's in there. I don't know if he is. No, the only and it's alphabetized by first name. The only B is Ben Rothwell. So unfortunately, Lesnar's not in this, or at least his stance isn't. Oh, okay, Conor McGregor. All right, we'll stop there. And also, hello, Arkham 500. As you can see, it is a recreation stream. Long story short, my save file got corrupted, and while I was able to keep the in-game currency that I earned and also some that I put in of my own money, and the attires and my progress, my custom fighters got taken out. So one by one, I'm trying to get back most of the roster. Now, I've already done the champions and a few other people, and I'm doing Captain Danger. So hopefully we will have you and we'll stick around. And so yeah, that's what happened. So hopefully we get you in there. I would hate for you to lose your spot just because of some some fluke, but we'll see what happens though. But in the meantime, fighter type. I do remember you were a wrestler, but you don't have to stick with that one though. That's why you always use cloud saves. Yeah, I could do that. I probably should invest in that at some point. But yeah, thankfully I didn't lose everything. Thankfully, I only lost the custom fighters. Yes, wrestler. Okay. One was Dominator and one was Smasher. I'll let you look at them both. Okay. Okay, Dominator. Dominator's good. Alright, so I'll just choose this preset that, let's see, what's a good start? I think we use this guy as the, yeah, we use this guy as the preset, but that's not the final product, so we'll obviously change that. Okay. So if, as memory serves me correctly, you had very short hair, like you had like a flat top um, or a fade. I remember that's what you had. So and we'll change the color, of course. But here's one, 60. That's a fade. My skin is a red and pink white. We'll change the skin color towards the when we get to the body compositions. We'll do that. But right now we're just doing your hair or your hairstyle at first. So we have this shaved head, and then then we have a bowl cut, and then some of these other ones. I mean, okay, but but I know that you had like a short fade. I remember that's what you had. Let's see. Okay, so that's also not bad. Number 3. And then number 4. Let me change the hair color really quickly, because I know that you had a blonde. I'll put it at dark blonde just so we can easily see it. Okay. So here's that shaven hairstyle that you had. I remember, unless of course you want to change dirty blonde. Oh, dirty blonde. Okay. Well, there's only light blonde and dark blonde. I'd imagine it's dark blonde that you would like, but that's the closest thing to dirty blonde as you'll get. Let's see. Oh, then there's this one, number 35. Dark blonde. All right, yep. All right, so I forget if you had this hairstyle. Number 35. I'll let you look at it. Okay, we'll keep that one. And then eyebrows. Oh, damn it. Let me. Oh, I have to click it. There. Much better. Okay, so eyebrows. Let me change the color of the eyebrows really quick. There we go. That way it matches your hair a little bit. So, okay, now facial hair. Facial hair. Now, obviously, I know you didn't have this hairstyle, but let's see. I remember you had a beard. Now, of course, if you want something a little different, we can do that. Let's see. Okay. 25. Looks pretty decent. Looks really clean. Of course, if you want to make it even cleaner, you can do that too. 25. Okay, 25 it will be. And then I'll make it dirty blonde or... Oh, sorry. There. Dark blonde. Looks pretty cool. I like it. And then, let's see. Oh, yeah, and the last thing is body hair. You have a little bit. Though it's kind of hard to see since it's... Oh, yeah, because it's white. There we go. Time for work. Later, all. Not a problem. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for helping me with fixing your character, though. Been busy with school. Been studying. How's it going? I'm doing pretty well. But, yeah, it is important that you do stay busy with your school. Definitely. All right, so to go back to Mr. Danger, let's see. Okay, with this you have a lot of hair, and it gets less and less all the way to number 1, which is where you don't have any body hair at all. So, do you even want any body hair? is my question really. 5. Oh, 5. Okay, 5. Okay. And let me make sure that yeah, and it matches the dark blonde, so it matches the rest of you. Okay. So currently your face is number 11. If you like it, we can keep it. If not, we can change it. Let's see. So number 11 is your current look. And then if I go to number 10, what is this? Number 10. I know that does not look like the previous you. 12. Maybe. 9. 8. 8's okay. 7. And then 13. Oh, whoa. Is there a face with a small circle nose? Okay. A circle nose. Number 15's not too bad. All right. So 15's a possibility. A circle nose. That does not look like a circle nose. 15. Okay, 15 it will be. Yeah, because it just looks so. It just looks so like you, man. Little different, but it is you. All right, so eye color. Again, these are natural colored eyes. Like you have your browns, your yellows, and your hazels, your greens and your blues, a green blue, and a gray. So those are just some of the colors in that particular spectrum. You had a birthday on September 20th. Okay, hazel brown. Well, the closest thing to hazel brown is dark hazel, so I'll just go with that one because that's the closest I can get to hazel brown, really. So that I will go with that one. Okay, so we have now these are body compositions. This is number 14. Not bad. And then let's see, 15. Actually, a bit skinny. Or at least, yeah, it looks a bit skinny and tall. This one makes you not so skinny. And then this one makes you a bit wide. And then 18. Not bad. 19. Pretty good. Oh, 18. All right, so 18. Oh, I almost forgot. Now we get to skin tone. Currently, you have number 4, and of course there are 3 tones lighter than this, but then of course you have all the other tones going back the other way, in which you can be as dark if you really want to be. So let's see. Get to catch up on your homework. Yep, absolutely. But there's always that chance that someone falls from the cracks, and then you take advantage of it. So that could always happen, though. Let's see. 3's all right. And then 2. Two's not bad. And then number 1. Oh, what's the 3 tone? All right. Here it is. 3 kind of makes you... I'm not sure. It kind of makes you look kind of... Yeah. Oh, 3. 3. That's not... I like the color. Definitely like it. All right, so now tattoos. Your character already has this spider tattoo. But if you don't want any tattoos at all, or if you want different tattoos, let me know. Of course, if you like it, we'll keep it too. It's not a problem. Good drink here. Ah. Add angel's wings on the back? Okay. What about the spider web? Do you want that, or do you want me to get rid of it? In the meantime, I'll give you some angel's wings. Let's see. Let's see. All right. We put this in the back. Just want to make sure that it doesn't... There we go. Just want to try to keep the spider web, the Spider-Man webs. All right. It's just too bad they didn't include Spider-Man himself, you know. But I guess that would have been a copyright that they would have had to pay royalties for. But it is what it is. All right, so any other tattoos? A dragon on the right arm. Okay. Let's see. Dragons. Okay. There's a couple of dragons. There's number 2, which is this black, well, the color black dragon. Then there's this dragon that is standing upright and is red. It's just too bad that you can't, like, color it, say, blue, if you want to color it blue, and be like, oh yeah, that's my good friend Dragonheart. Let me see, are there any other dragons? Oh, wait a minute. I see something. I see something. There, a spider, so you can be on his web. All right, back to the dragons though. But yeah, which one? Number 2 or number 4, which is this red one? But yeah, I just saw the spider. I was like, you know what? I should put that on the web. Number 2. Okay. Dragon. Oh, when you say Dragon 2, do you mean Fantasy 2 or this one right here, the red one? I just want to be sure. Oh, Fantasy 2. Okay. Alright, so how do you want it? Do you want it like closer to your shoulder, on your bicep, or yeah, your bicep or your forearm? Or do you want it to wrap around your whole arm? Because there's different ways I can put that on there, man. Shoulder Irvine. Who's Irvine? Wait, Robert Irvine? Okay. So there it is. It's on the shoulder. Oh, shoulder muscle. Yeah, it's... Oh, okay. Shoulder muscle. But how does it look? And also, hello to Brandon Cuevas. What's up, man? But anyway. So yeah, Captain Danger, what do you think? Looks great in 2 hearts. You want 2 hearts? Let me see if they even have 2 hearts. I'm just curious, though. Oh, for the chest? Go over here. 2 hearts. Okay, no, not that one. No, not that one. Let's see, is it in shapes, maybe? Oh, they do have hearts. Wait a minute. Okay. They never had hearts before. Because if I remember correctly, they had most of these basic shapes up until you get to 100 or 99 or somewhere like that. But yeah, I don't remember them ever using hearts, so this is new. So they do have hearts. So yeah. Well, what color or colors do you want your hearts to be? And they also have moons, arrows. And then they have these simple flag designs, purple and red. They also have stars. Then they also have gears. Oh, for Shauna Gears. And then they have this, not sure what the heck this is, but purple and red. Or actually, I should put it right here. There we go. Let me get a red one. I don't know if you wanted it together or if you wanted it apart, or something like that. That was just the first thing that came up to my mind, but if you want me to separate it, I can do that. Like one for each part of your chest, though. Oh, okay. Let me move that over here. Okay. All right. That's not bad. I like watching Frogger. It's so good. I mean, if you like Frog, do check out my good friend, and that is it. I love it. Oh, okay. All right. Unless you're saying that that's it for tattoos, we can now go on to body, or not the body. Sorry, clothing. All right. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see. Well, as before, you can wear hats, including this anime hair. And then last time you were wearing a blue mask. Whether you want to wear that again, that's another decision you'll have to consider, or something around your neck, like a gold chain or something like that. But yeah, I remember you had a mask, and they've released a number of masks, including a face mask. So there's something that matches the hearts on your chest. Then they also have these other mask designs, and then let's see, they have luchador masks. Then they have these samurai masks, or the snake masks. They also have skeletons, although that shit is a bit too expensive even for my liking, really. Then you have this Future Tech Gold, cyan, black. Whoa! Okay, now this is new. A gold knight. I'll tell you one thing, Prototype Knight's probably gonna lose his nuts, or go nuts after seeing that you can put a knight helmet on. This is brand new. I've never seen this before. And a silver knight. Oh yeah, and they also have pink if I wanted to make the pink ranger or some shit like that. And then, okay, well this is exclusive to Prime members. I'm not a Prime member. Then they also have this bear mask, lion, tiger. Also stuff for Halloween. Then I have the Yeti. And then a snowman. Then you also have the New Day versions of some of these animals. And then a okay, no, I can't get that one. But yeah, those are just some of the new ones. I wanted to see what new masks they had. But I remember you did have this particular mask, though. Try blue? Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, so next up is... I don't know if you want tops, given the fact that it would cover up your tats. Your tattoos. But if you want one, you can have it. Short sleeve, long sleeve, miscellaneous tops, and UFC. And some of the stuff that came with the miscellaneous tops, like, yeah, you still have the Connor is King, or I'd like to apologize to absolutely nobody. Like some of this extra stuff that I got, and then this one I just unlocked out of nowhere, which is this Werewolf Outfit. course, you also have these tank tops. And these animated shirts. It's quite crazy with some of the stuff that you can put on. And then, of course, Pride and Strikeforce came out with some short shirts of their own. No top? All right. I will not. Okay, well, bottoms you do need to have, so... Let's see. We'll pick one. We have compression, board shorts. I mean, you see the options: board shorts, Vale Tudo, Muay Thai, Gladiator, boxing, miscellaneous bottoms, and the UFC stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much. There's a lot of stuff to put on. It's not even funny. Now, of course, I am also on a bit of a time limit, given the fact that AEW is coming up later on today. So there's still going to be more of these streams until we fill out all 22 slots, and who knows what we'll end up with. But just know that any fighters that were on the roster prior to the save corrupting, they will be at the top of the list, just out of fairness, really. Shorts. Ooh. Like that little... Okay, so for board shorts, let's see what we got. We have your standard colors like beige, black, blue, gray, and white. Then you have some angular reds, a fire orange. But I'm trying to oh yeah, that's right. I remember you had oh, that's right. I remember you had the danger garb. Now whether you want that or not, it must have been in one of the other bottoms, because I remember you had danger, the danger garb. If that's the case, it was... Where was it? Oh, it was this one right here. Or was it something else? Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, you had the warning... Oh, that's red. What about this one? No? Or was it boxing? Oh, this one. So, okay, so this was the one that I found recently. It's Gladiator style, but I don't know if you want that or if you just want the one before it. But this one, what I like about it is that the text goes around on the trim. Most of the other ones that I already have unlocked don't do that. The purple gold danger shorts. Oh, okay. Purple gold. Oh, it was under this one. Purple gold. Purple gold danger shorts. Which one was that? I forgot. Let me see. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. So. Purple gold. Was it this one? So here it is. This is purple. Because the other one I showed you was red. This one is warning purple. And as you can see, it's purple and gold. If you like it, I will get it for you. Blue gold? Let's see, blue gold. Blue gold. Okay, well this is silver. That's not blue gold. Oh, uh, oh, I have Pharaoh blue. Let me see if it's under. Is it board shorts? Let me see, because I know I have a Pharaoh blue. Okay, so not that one. No, that's designer blue. That's not it. Oh. Okay, Pharaoh green. Ooh, that's that one. All right, so Pharaoh blue. I don't mind this one. What do you think? This is the Pharaoh blue Muay Thai shorts. It's blue and gold. That one. Okay. Of course, now that I've unlocked it, now anybody else could use it. So, there you go. Oh, that looks great. Okay. Now we get to the gloves. Let me see. If I want to match it with blue, there's that. And then, let's see. Oh, and also I have, and there's also gloves that match the trunks. And if so, if you want it, we'll get it. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I can spend my coins or these coins. So. And as before, anyone else could use it now, in addition to yourself, so. And then finally, the mouth guards. Of course, nothing has changed with the mouth guards. They're the same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. I'll go through these slowly, but if you see something you like, oh, wolf teeth, that would be the fangs. Wow. And then finally, emotes. I won't spend too much time with this one. And also, hey, Crushing Kelly, what's up? How's everything going in Crushing Kelly land? Alright, so what I will do is I will ask you for one emote. That will be your default emote. It's the one that is always used when a computer is playing. So the one that you pick, that's the one that will be used by the computer more often than not. You're doing good? Awesome. Awesome. I may as well... Yeah, I definitely like the Shawn Michaels taunt. Definitely like it. Let me see. I'll put this one and... Oh yeah, this one. And then finally... this one. Alright, now we get to the post-fight. Anyway. So, well, anyway, Crushing Kelly, I am just simply doing my recreation stream. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. Okay. And of course, Captain Danger looks so funny doing that. The air guitar? Oh, yeah, I definitely like the air guitar. It's so funny. It's hilarious at times. Okay. And then I'll give you the fist pump. And then... yeah. Oh, yeah, you could definitely flex. Look at that. Look at those guns, man. Look at them. Yeah, show them the guns. But other than that, that is it for Captain Danger. So congratulations, Captain Danger, on regaining your spot as out of all the people that were on the roster, you had the most wins. Like as I mentioned before, I already did I already finished up with Nightmare Queen, as well as Clinton and Walter. And of course, Kelly, I may as well mention what happened. So after my last show, after the last UFC show, my save file got corrupted. PPF was streaming too, and thanks Jose for the heads up. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely thanks to Jose. But anyway, long story short, my save file got corrupted, and while I was able to keep the attires and the in-game currency and my progress, that's great. I lost my fighters, so I had to make behind the. Hang on a moment, I got a call. Hello. I'm doing pretty well. Services? Um, it's it's been well. I do have a meeting with Kelly tomorrow. Pretty much. I mean, I have a couple of other jobs in the works, um, but I hope everything's going well with in Alliance. I know that you guys have been in need of help for a while, and I wish you nothing but the best for that. Um, I well, if there is, it'll come to me because well, it's been well, I would think that as soon as I do get a job under my umbrella, I would probably know. But for the most part, but for the most part, you've done a great job. Well, I don't want to say you per se, but um, in Alliance has done a great job for the most part. So I appreciate their help. If there was anything, I would have probably called, or I would have called um, Kelly or whoever I could get. But for the most part, you guys have been doing well. Nothing too much. Well, I mean, I may be a little. Well, how do I put this? Might have gained a few pounds, but other than that, I haven't really. I haven't had any major changes when it came to like if I'm coughing more, um, or if I'm having seizures or loss of taste, or I mean, I might have had it briefly, but thankfully those symptoms subsided, so I haven't had any. Yeah, I did have it one time. I had it, so I had to stay away for a while, and the biggest thing I had was just simply not a loss of taste. My taste buds were way off. Like I was trying to eat teriyaki chicken, and it did not taste like teriyaki. But yeah, that's just what happened. Yeah, it was frightening. I think really the only thing that tasted what it as it should was water. So that's all I had for a time. But I believe I had it sometime. Actually, I had about it. I think a little bit before Thanksgiving, actually, more or less last year. You know, so I had that. Well, I don't think I'm tried. I mean, I tried to keep it on the down low. I didn't want to frighten anybody, but I just had to stay away for as long as I could. Um, but outside of that, I mean, nothing. Thankfully, nothing else happened, and I was able to recover. Thankfully, but for the most part, no. But for the most part, I've been staying healthy for a long, long time. I think I had the symptoms really. I didn't get a chance to like go to a doctor or say that they had it or anything like that. I just it was the only thing I had was just the weird taste. That's all I had. But I appreciate the call and I thank you for. Okay. Mm, well, that was kind of the case like very early on, but now as more and more stuff gets opened up, it feels less and less that way. Um, but really though, it's just being able to spend time with family and at times what is it? Um, well, before we had to watch Sunday service on YouTube, and then eventually we were able to go back officially in person. But for a while we had to watch it on television um, over YouTube. But so if anything, that's what's kept me sane for the most part, and also the Zoom meetings as well. Yes, definitely. Oh, um, well, I mean, really, the closest person that we've lost, or that I've lost, was a former youth pastor. Of course, um, well, I mean, this happened like fairly early in the pandemic, so it's not like it just happened recently. So I've had enough time to digest it, really. Um, but yeah, it was sad, but the only thing that kept me from really going getting depressed really was just the thought of he's in a much better place is where he is because he doesn't have to suffer no more, and that's the only thing that really just kept me going, and I couldn't stay like that for long even if I wanted to. So, um, but but no, I've had enough time to digest it. But outside of that, I don't think I've had anyone really close to me pass. So I'm happy about that somewhat. Hmm. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So as soon as I know that I will officially begin a new job, whether it be with there's a couple of jobs I've applied for since I think, well, I was talking to Ariel the other time, but before then, but yeah, since then I've applied for a number of other jobs, and so that turned out really well. I'm still trying to wait for anyone to, well, offer me the job, obviously, and like the old saying goes, make me an offer I can't refuse. So, but I haven't, but I haven't gotten any yet. The only thing I have really in my back pocket is just the FedEx job, which I applied for, but thankfully they are very lenient when it comes to how long you have until the window of opportunity closes. So I'm happy with that. Absolutely, absolutely. So, but they also know that too. So it's not like they don't know. Board of Medical Board of Education, or not no, Medical Board of California. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake. And then the other one was Franchise Tax Board, and I believe that's about it. Yeah, that's why I yeah. So I'll give it some time, but I won't wait too long, and I can't afford to. Um, not that I'm in any serious peril when it comes to finances, but I certainly don't want to get to that point. But outside of that, everything's been going well. Mm-hmm. No, that's about as much as I. No, that's about it actually. Not a problem. I not a problem. That was all. Have a great day, and I hope to hear from you, and also Kelly can also talk to you guys too. All right. Have a great day. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to answer a very important phone call, but okay. So what happened was, long story short, my save file got corrupted, and while I was able to keep the attires and the in-game currency and the progress that I made up to that point, um, yeah, I have to recreate my fighters again. So, as I said, I already created the 8 champions from Feck all the way to our good friend Crushing Kelly. And I had just finished Walter, Jane Voorhees, Clinton, and Danger. So now that we got that out of the way, let's move on to our next person. And of course, like I mentioned before, if time does not permit, I will do this again another time. So that should not be a problem. Let's see, I also see that Greg is doing a show. Alright. Alright, so let's see. I'm just looking at my list here, so this should not take too long here. Alright, so the first person that is now on the clock, or that will be on the clock, at the 1 hour 8 minute mark is our good friend, Insane One. Ah, okay. Glad you were able to do mine by memory. Well, actually, I just went back to when I made your character originally, and I was like, okay, so it was this face, it was this hair, and it was the skin tone. So I just simply went back in time to do it. All right, so now Insane One is now on the clock, and he has until the 1 hour 10 minute mark to claim it. Otherwise, I will go to the next person. The new me looks great, TJ. I'm happy that we were able to, make a new version of you. I'm happy that it turned out well. Now how he's gonna fight, I don't know. But the good thing is, I still have your records from when you entered UFC 4, so I still have you at 13-8. I know that you have the overall record. I know that. When is 2K or the next Jackbox game? Well, as soon as I think I was talking on the phone. I was talking on the phone with one of my social workers or job developer, excuse me, and it was just simply to apply for jobs, and that really has been the one thing that has kept me from planning out long term, is because even I don't know if I'll have time for it. But if I do, I will definitely let you know, without question. But it's also prevented me from doing things like Mario Party, or not Mario Party, Mario Kart, and some of the other Switch games that I would do from time to time. I mean, the only reason I was able to do NHL and Madden was because I was about to get the new games, and I wanted to get that out of the way too. So that kind of it just kind of forced my hand. And speaking of NHL 22, I did get that recently. All right, 15 seconds for Insane One, and then we'll move on. But yeah, I recently got the new NHL game, and I might have to show it to you guys when I get a chance to. Just to see how it works. But there we go. All right, well, that's the end for Insane One, but hopefully he'll come back for the next round. All right, so Najee, Jinku. Okay, now the person on the clock already is our good friend JT Price, and he has until the 1 hour 12-minute mark to claim his spot. So now JT Price is now on the clock. And as I mentioned before, any of the fighters that were on the roster prior to the save corruption, I will just simply put them at the top of the list, just out of fairness, though. The 75th anniversary edition of NBA 2K22. As much as I liked 2K22, there were just a few things I absolutely didn't like about it. First of all, like when I look back at the broadcasts, all you could hear was just the audience and well, actually you couldn't hear much other than just the players playing. And not only that, the character creation was just so cumbersome. It was so long. It was trying to find needles in a haystack. It was not fun. Like even Madden, as you know, maddening as it may be, was nowhere near as difficult as the character creation for, you know, the 2K series for NBA. Like it was just so cumbersome. And not only that, the fact that I couldn't like go immediately to, you know, playoff mode with my creations was like, really? I have to go through the season mode to do that? Really? It's convoluted each time. It's just so stupid. All right, the next person up is our good friend Josh Brooks, who I did see in the chat before. I don't know if he's still in the chat now, but he has until the 1 hour 14-minute mark to claim his spot. So now Josh Brooks is now on the clock. But yeah, the fact that the games get so convoluted to the point where it's like, really? I mean, granted not every game is perfect, but just the fact that, you know, it makes it harder than it really needs to. It's like, really? Which makes me pine for the days of NBA Live. Like I had NBA Live 02, 03, and 04. Those were great games. And no, they weren't perfect, but they certainly were much easier to play with back then. Because you could put. Now I didn't really mess back then with the created player back then. Although I probably should have back when it was on the PlayStation, the PlayStation 2, and then later on with the GameCube. Anyway, these other guys are busy. That's why they're not here. I know. I get it. But yeah, I might have enough time for maybe one more creation, so it is what it is. And I heard about Ring of Honor and the fact that they are trying to reevaluate themselves, and I think that's a fair point. Now, whether that's going to result in the end of Ring of Honor as we knew it, it will, but the Ring of Honor that I remember was when you had guys like Punk and Danielson, and for a time the Bullet Club and Adam Cole and some of the other guys. But anyway, the next person on the clock is Mini Morgan or Autism Rob. So Autism Rob's manager, or the manager of Mini Morgan, Autism Rob, excuse me, he is now on the clock for his client, Mini Morgan. So he has until the 1 hour 16-minute mark. But yeah, as far as Ring of Honor, it is sad how it got to that point. It really is. I am looking forward to Dynamite, of course. That's why I might have enough time for maybe one more creation. So, and then again, I'll come back to this another time. So this is not a one and done type deal. but yeah, as far as Ring of Honor, yeah, it isn't the same as it once was. It was not the. I think they're shutting down TNJ. Rob is TNJ. It being Dynamite, AEW Dynamite, of course. Well, yeah, of course. What's TNJ? What's that? ROL or ROH? Oh. Okay. So the next person on the clock is Justin Cruz. Now, for him, he's kind of been hit and miss. Like more often than he would show up, but I also know that he has a kid and he also has, a wife to worry about, but if he is here, this is his chance to claim his spot. So he has until the 1 hour 18-minute mark, and we'll go from there. Oh, Ring of Honor. Okay. Yeah. So you're saying they'll shut down. I don't know if that's the case, but if they do, it wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, I mean, Ring of Honor was poorly mismanaged at times because there were times when they should have been much bigger than they should have been. Like, there was just some missteps, and one of the biggest missteps that they would make, and this is according to Cultaholic with Adam Pacitti. He had a list of, or he was ranking all the Ring of Honor champions from worst to best. And when he was talking about Matt Taven and the likes of Christopher Daniels and some of the other, and most of the other champions, the common theme was that they would pull the trigger too late. Like Christopher Daniels, I mean, he should have been champion like in 02, 03, 04, maybe 05 at the latest, but not 2017 or 18, That's just what it is, though. Anyway, rip to... Oh, yeah, Hank Aaron passed away not that long ago. Yes, he did. And also, hello to Super Mario Under. What's up? All right, well, that's the end of the time limit for Justin Cruz. So the next person on the clock is Crimson Ninja, and he has until the 1 hour 20-minute mark now. So Crimson Ninja is now on the clock. So Super Mario Under, how's everything, man? Good. Oh, but no, I knew that Hammer and Hank passed away, and it would be something though if the Atlanta Braves, I should say, excuse me, were to go on to win the World Series. And how apropos! I mean, last year they had a 3-1 series lead over the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they blew it. This time they beat them. This year, and now they are doing well in the World Series, but again, it's too close to call at this point. It's too early to say that they'll win, but they're on the right track. But yeah, it would be something, though, if Atlanta was to win a championship after 26 years. Yes, after 26 years of waiting, it would be something, though. But anyway, Crimson Ninja now is on the clock. However, he now is up to 30 seconds to claim his spot. Well, 25, 26 years, but you get the point. But no, I believe I was, let me see, how old was I? I was like 7, 8 years old at that time. It's been that long. Okay. All right. Well, next person on the clock is Shauna Gears. So Shauna Gears is up next. And the reason I'm doing this every 2 minutes is, again, so that so that if somehow that person does come in, then great. But if they don't, then, well, they just have to hope that someone else doesn't get it, you know. Again, I would hate to do that to somebody, but it is what it is. Okay, so Shauna is up next, or Shauna's on the clock right now. She has till the 1 hour 22 minute mark. Though if someone who I mentioned before all of a sudden shows up, then and the person that is now on the clock doesn't show, then great, I will get to that person. All right, so 1 minute left to go for Shauna Gears. One more sub. Well, try not to subfish too much. So that's your one subfish for you. But yeah, don't make this a habit of subfishing. Not because I'm afraid that you'll take from me. It's just it gets annoying after a while. You know, I get that you're trying to grow your channel, but at some point you just have to try to grow your channel on the strength of what you do on your channel. But you know, in other words, you want to try to grow your channel by just being you. You got to be you, and you got to. What's subfishing? It's when you're asking for subs a lot. It's when you're asking for subs on a stream. That's what subfishing is. Oh, next person on the clock now is Chaos Reaper. So Chaos Reaper is now on the clock, and he has until 1:24 on the clock. Well, 1 hour 24 minutes. So he has until that mark until that time set to claim his spot. So now Chaos Reaper is now on the clock. Well, anyway, but yeah, subfishing is when you're just asking for subs, and I get, again, you're trying to grow your channel, and I know that you're young, so obviously you wouldn't have known about that, but that's what subfishing is. I mean, it's one of those things where, well, I don't even know if I should explain that. You're 15. Well, okay. All right. So less than a minute to go for Chaos Reaper to claim his spot. But let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Did I put Super Mario Onder's name on the? I'm looking at my list and seeing if I. Yeah, I put Super Mario Onder on the list. Okay, cool. All right, so 15 seconds left for Chaos Reaper. Okay, so that's the end of the time limit for Chaos Reaper. But again, the next person now on the clock is the Joker, Brooklyn Joker, whatever you want to call him. But Joker is up next on the clock. And like I said, if anyone whose name I mentioned before all of a sudden shows up, and that the person who's now on the clock doesn't show up either, then that person can take it. So now Brooklyn Joker's now on the clock. So I met TJ 2 months ago. Yes. All right, so Joker is up next. Thankfully, I haven't had too many problems with my stream, although I don't want to speak too soon. I'm guessing I'm somewhere on the bottom of the list. Yes. but that was just, again, that was because, I wanted you, and then I wanted you and I wanted you and Jose to know that, you know, how do I put this? I wanted you guys to know that what you did was wrong, and that you had to learn from it. There's just no getting around that. Oh, as a matter of fact, I forgot to put your names on there. Sorry. So yes, you would be at the bottom. Okay. Okay. In fact, I just realized I didn't even put your names up there. Okay, so now that it's 1:26, the next person on the clock is... All right, next person on the clock right now is Arkham Cayenne Reynolds, or Arkham 500, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, now it's Arkham's turn to claim his spot. So he has till the 1 hour 28 minute mark. So right now, this is his chance to claim his spot right here. Gotta watch freezing my eyeball for what? What kind of videos do you watch? Why would you want to freeze your eyeball? And for 24 hours, nonetheless. No sane person would ever do that. Although I guess that just doesn't account for taste now, does it? Make with it with, oh, it's fake. Well, that kind of makes sense then. You mean the eyeballs that you get for Halloween? Yeah, I could see it then. I could see it. Okay, so 30 seconds for Arkham to officially grab his spot. Of course, he would still have time even after the clock is done, but he just has to come in before someone who I have on the clock gets it. So that's the thing. All right, so Arkham, you got. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was me for not. That's on me for not knowing that. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next person on the clock, and we'll do this in minute increments. Next one is Logan Hinton. So from here on out, every minute, the person that I call, will have a minute to respond. So up next is Logan Hinton. And then when we get to the end of the minute right here, then we go to the next person, and so on and so forth until we get somebody. All right. An eyeball that he uses because he doesn't have one eye. Oh. All right, so Logan Hinton, a former champion in his own right, but I also realize he may be busy with schoolwork. But I had him on the list for a long, long time. He's at the top, just by the fact that he was very successful when he was on. All right, next person is Tan Man C. So Tan Man is now on the clock. All right. So our good friend Tan Man, who we did have on the show not that long ago. All right. 20 seconds left for Tan Man. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next is Rockhawk. I also shared on Mobman's Discord too, because some of them might be there. Yeah. All right, so Rockhawk is now on the clock. All right, so 20 seconds left for Rockhawk64 if he wants to get in on this. But yeah, this is a good opportunity to talk otherwise with you guys. But yeah, I didn't realize it was a fake eyeball, so that was my fault for not realizing. Oh, so that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. All right, next on the clock is my good friend, the Broken Twitch. He's up next. So yeah, this is one of the things I do hate is to go through the clock, but it is what it is. I'm trying my best to give the people that were on the roster a lot of time, and then the people that are just outside of it on the wait list a minute if they're in the chat to claim it. So there's a good opportunity that we could see Super Mario Onder. We could see Jose or Brandon or whoever else ends up coming in at a very opportune time. You never know. Jared Stodd. All right, 10 seconds left for Broken Twitch. But like I said, anyone whose name I already called, they have a chance to claim it should the person I'm calling for doesn't claim it. And the person I'm calling for next is Doug Bishop, who now is the proprietor of the channel known as Three Dudes Gaming. So Doug Bishop is now on the clock. Let me move down a little bit here. Okay. All right, so less than 30 seconds for Mr. Doug Bishop. All right, 10 seconds. 2, 1. All right, next person is Sonic Crafter King. In fact, he was one of the early people that was interested, but of course, he's been very busy with college. But if he's here, this is his one chance to get it. So he's up next. Whose name? Sonic Crafter King. I'll type it for you. In fact, he's a very cool Let's Player. If you want to check him out, he's got some great stuff. So yeah, Sonic Crafter King. So if you want to check him out on your own time, you're more than welcome to. All right, next person on the clock is Zero. He also went under the name of Godzilla when we were on UFC 3. Now he goes by the name of Zero, or sometimes we do call him Godzilla, but he's on the clock now. I'm going to have to change this a little bit. There we go. Okay, so Zero is now on the clock. He only has 15 seconds. Godzilla switched his name. I didn't know that. I didn't know it either until later on. And by then, the roster had filled up. The only reason he lost his roster spot was because he didn't show up after X amount of time. Anyway, next person on the clock is LD, or Lady Devil, whatever you want to call her. Also known as the proprietor of Mythic Legends Wrestling. So my good friend Mythic Legends Wrestling is now on the clock. My friend loves Godzilla. Yeah, I like Godzilla. Don't get me wrong. Godzilla is like I was a big fan of the cartoon, like the cartoon series. Not so much the movies. Like the movies just it just depresses the hell out of me, really. All right, I mean, yeah, you do what you like, my friend. Not a problem. Also, well, thank you, Brandon. But all right, 10 seconds, and then we move on to the next person. But yeah, LD can still claim the spot, just so long as the person that I'm calling for doesn't claim it first. And that next person is Chris Clark. So let's say, for example, Chris Clark all of a sudden shows up, and you get LD to come here, then Chris Clark has the right to get it. But if he doesn't show up, then LD does. Then LD or Greg Harris, whichever he wishes to go under, he can then claim it for his client. So if I wasn't clear on that, that's how it works. So anyway, 30 seconds or less right now for Chris Clark to officially get the spot. Oh, sorry. I was looking at my messages, but next now on the clock is Nick Silva. So Nick Silva is now on the clock. Sheesh. What's with the sheesh? Out of character has a night service to go to. Well, I can't help that. I really can't. But hopefully one of these days, we'll at some point we will get him on the show, or LD. Because I know that sometimes, like, I do have him on the Madden series, like, under his own name. So I got that. So it's not like he's not been in any other series. All right, next up is Sabri Arid, who also goes under the name of Underscore. So Underscore Sabri Arid is now on the clock. But yeah. But yeah, sometimes that just happens, and you know, and really, like, whenever a good friend of mine, or whenever somebody does a creation suite and they had my name up there and then I don't show up, well, that's on me. That's not on the creator, you know. I'm trying to contact the people to be recreate. Yeah, well, I mean, I appreciate that, Captain. I appreciate the Squid Game gets you. Oh, are you talking about Splatoon? I know that Splatoon 3 is coming out. Although, I really don't know how to feel about that one. Oh, next on the clock is Lashanna Brooks. Lashanna Brooks is now officially open to get the spot. So, Lashanna Brooks can now get it. Or, oh, is it called just Squid Game? Okay, well, what's the Squid Game? Okay, so if it's not Splatoon, it's a show. Oh, see, I wouldn't have guessed that. I've never seen it, so yeah, I wouldn't have got that one. But there was one show that I absolutely loved, and it was on Nickelodeon. It was called. I kind of figured that would be the case, but I figured it'd be best. Yeah, I figured, you know, it was. I thought she would be free, but I guess not. But oh well. You never know until you try. It's on Netflix. Okay. See, I wouldn't have... Because I don't have Netflix. I don't have that. Anyway, next person now officially to be entered in the conversation is Mobman. So, yeah, now if you want to get Mobman, you can now officially bring him in. Now, whether he accepts it or not, that's another story. Now, of course, the worst thing I could do is go to him and interrupt him, though. But yeah, I don't have Netflix, so that's probably why I never knew about that. But the one show that I do remember, it was on Nickelodeon, and I understand that they are rebooting it, and it's called The Legends of the Hidden Temple. And I love that show, man. I remember watching that show, and I wanted to be on that show. The only problem was I was too young at the time. And then by the time I was old enough, the show had long since passed, but I'm happy to hear that it's coming back. All right, next person now on the clock is our good friend Munchie, or Adidra Lewis, as you might have seen in the chat during the Super Bowl, or whenever we would do the Super Bowl. All I watched was SpongeBob. Well, SpongeBob came out in 1999. And in fact, some people looked at it as the last golden era show. Yes, I watched Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was one of my favorites. And like I said, they had some great shows. Now, of course, looking back on the prizes, they could have definitely beefed up the prizes a little bit. Especially... Well, I mean, I guess given that this was the 1990s, obviously you didn't have the budget or the imagination to come up with some more creative prizes than what they had. So it was what it was. So, okay. All right, next person on the clock is Adrian Chamblee. My good friend Chamblee is up next. Adrian Chamblee. So yeah, Adrian is one of my good friends. Let me see. The thing I remember about seeing Legends on this program was called Nickelodeon Gas. Yeah, because it was because it would feature all these game shows. Most among them was Guts. Guts was one of the big ones, as was Double Dare. The original and its 2000 counterpart. But still, I remember those. I remember some of those ones. Those were some of my favorites. So there you go. I definitely enjoyed that. All right, next on the clock is a fellow Shield World Order member, and that is Darius. So this is his chance to get it, but he has to come in. So Darius is up next. So yeah. And like I said, if the time expires, he could still get the spot, provided the person who I'm calling for next doesn't get it or doesn't respond in time. So, but right now, Darius is now eligible. Oh, he's not going to get it. Oh, why is that? Anyway, double... yeah, I almost forgot about Get the Picture. I almost forgot about that one. But that one... I didn't get to see much of. Not as much as, say, Figure It Out. That was one of my favorites. Next one is Nico Bellic, although I haven't seen Nico in a while. In fact, I haven't seen the next two people. In fact, what I'll do is I'll get rid of these two, since I haven't seen them. So it's like, why keep them if they're not going to show up? These nuts. All right, so after Darius, the next person is B Super. So I just got rid of two people who I know are not going to come, who I haven't seen in a while. So it's like, why keep them? Next person is B Super. So B Super is up next. And in fact, I haven't seen... The only reason B Super lost his spot was just because he no-showed 10 times, and I can't make exceptions for that. All right, 5 seconds, and then we move on to the next person, and that person is MBN John. So now MBN John is now eligible. So if MBN John is here by some miracle, he can now get the spot. All right, so MBN John is up next. But yeah, as far as... Figure It Out. That one, by that time, I was considering going. of course, the only problem for me was that I did not have a special talent, and that's what you have to go on that show, which is a blend of, you know, of the old game show known as What's My Line. It has elements of What's My Line and along with the Nickelodeon stuff, but it was kind of a revamped version of What's My Line, except you're trying to figure out the talent rather than the job that person does. But yeah, What's My Line? That was one of my favorite shows too, albeit it's a very classic show. All right, next on the list is Mr. P. So yeah, Mr. P is now eligible. But I definitely thank Captain Danger for trying to help other people. So I definitely want to help. I want to say thank you to Captain for his help, or for him trying to help. But I appreciate it very, very much. All right, so Mr. P is officially on the clock, but he has about 5 seconds left. Are you doing this after WWE or AEW? Probably not, because of the fact that by the time I get back, it'll be very, very late. So probably not. Although I might consider it. If time permits, I might do it. But the thing... Oh, and the next person on the list, or now on the clock, is Mr. DKO. I almost forgot to mention that. But yeah, after AEW, I do have to go to a meeting. It's a church meeting on Zoom. And then by the time I get out of that, it'll be 8 p.m. Pacific. That'll be 11 p.m. Eastern. So unless you want to wait that long, although that might open things up for like guys like Darius and LP Grotus and the like. So maybe. But I'll let you think about that one, Mr. Captain Danger. All right, next person on the list is James Gamer. Recently, James Gamer goes under the name of Nightmare, not to be confused with the Nightmare that we once had, and also not to be confused with Nightmare Queen, Jane Voorhees. But James Gamer, this is another guy that lost his job as a result of, well, as of the fact that he was very inconsistent, but that's not for me to say. But yeah, James Gamer is now on the clock. All right, so James Gamer. 15 seconds, and we'll move on to the next person that's eligible. All right, next person to be eligible is the Drum Monkey. Yes, there is a person called Drum Monkey. So he's up next. And just for laughs, I'm going to do this. There you go. A Drum Monkey. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, a walla-walla bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, a walla-walla bing-bang. Or, I probably butchered it, so what can I say? If you like me to, I will. I mean, of course, now that I'm approaching the end, I might consider doing that. It's just a matter of, are you going to be there? You know? Thoughts on the new version of Supermarket Sweep? Oh, next person on the list is Goddess of Pain. Goddess of Pain is up next, though. Because they might be there. Maybe. Well, yeah, we might do that. I know some people work late, and then by the time they get back, they try to catch up on their streams, so maybe. I just know that sometimes it can be a stretch. But anyway, 30 seconds, and then we get to the next person. But the next person eligible is the Goddess of Pain. But the good thing is, as far as yours truly is concerned, I did DVR it, so it's not like if I miss it when it starts, then I'll miss it for good. No, I can watch it after my meeting and whatnot, or the next day. Next person on the list is our good friend LP Grotus. LP Grotus is up next. AKA the Frog. In fact, Captain Danger, he is... Do you remember Danger Frog? Like, it was you and LP Grotus, aka the Frog, and you were a tag team for a time. But yeah, he's your Danger Frog partner. Or tag team partner. But yeah, LP Grotus is now eligible. You do, yes. See, and I remember one of the things that happened during that time was you won the you didn't win the briefcase, I'm sorry. You won the right to go to Money in the Bank and compete for that briefcase, which ultimately Blade Charge won. I remember that one, and I think Brandon was in it too. But again, Blade Charge won that one. Next person on the list, or next person to be eligible to be made, is the Enchanting Raven. So the Enchanting Raven is up next. So we'll see if Raven comes in, or any of the people that we mentioned previously at this point. My name is Joe. Very funny. Raven. Okay. So Raven, she lives in the UK, TJ. Yeah, I get that. I know sometimes she does stay up, other times not so much. Of course, you would go with those Joe Mama jokes. Very funny. Anyway, all right. Next person is our favorite pancake cowgirl. Of course, I know that Captain Danger sometimes calls her Pancake Jones. I give you Ariana Jones. So Ariana Jones is up next. There's a new me that is already completed, and Ander stopped trolling. I mean, I know that Ander is just taking the piss out of it. If I really thought that he was being disruptive, I would have called him out on it. And plus, like I said, I trust me, I've seen worse than this. I just know that he's joking. If I didn't think he was, if I didn't think he was joking, I probably would have, reprimanded him. Jones might be at work, of course. And then, all right, next person is Pbf Gamer. In fact, we're getting close to the end of the list there. And who knows, maybe one of you could actually get it. But anyway, Pbf Gamer's up next. It very well could be you, Super Mario Under. Ashley's in a party with Pbf, TJ. Because I'm at the bottom. well, actually, I don't know. I shouldn't have laughed at that. Sorry. I should not have laughed at it. Anyway, Pbf Gamer. Now eligible. Next person to be eligible will be up next in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that person is Kyle Young. Now, we've had Kyle Young on the show before. We've also had his son, Leon. We've also had his wife, Akira. But we'll see if Kyle Young, or rather the man behind Kyle Young, comes in and accepts it and wishes to be made. Or any of his family members. Or maybe even bring in Samantha Young. Not that I would have a problem with it, given the fact that Samantha is a former mixed martial artist who is now a full-time professional wrestler, or at least within the context of WWE 2K19, she is. Anyway, Kyle Young is up next, but then the next person will be available or eligible. And if somehow we go through all the names and no one takes it, then I will come back and we will try this again. And then the first person who gets it will get it. Remnant Elementor is up next. So Remnant Elementor is now eligible. Alright, so Remnant Elementor. Alright, so 20 seconds left for that one. I had a good meal earlier. I did have some Carl's Jr. Of course, in the East Coast, it's called Hardee's with 2 E's. So I had the West Coast equivalent of Hardee's, and it was really good. All right, next person on the list to be eligible is Vernon Quinn. So now Vernon Quinn is up on the clock. Goodness gracious. Alright, so 30 seconds left until we get to the next eligible person. Carl's Jr., I want to try their food. They look so good. Well, I wouldn't want you to get fat just out of eating it too much. It's one of those things you just eat every now and then. I had some. It was really good. I had the brand new Angus Thick Burger. Oh, and the next person to be eligible is our good friend Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. Shifty the Clown, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, Shifty is now eligible. Also, let me double check. Oh, easy. I'm also checking my messages in case someone's trying to contact me. Oh, that's unbelievable there. I'm a skinny bastard. I'm like a stick bug. I mean, are you really that skinny? Don't answer that, viewers. Okay. So yeah, I might actually consider an encore, but we'll see what happens. All right, next person on the list is Darius Helms. We're getting very close to the end here. Darius Helms. Not to be confused with Darius from the SWO. This is a different Darius. This Darius has 2 R's instead of 1. So Darius Helms is now eligible. All right, so 20 seconds left until the next person. All right, next person to be eligible is the Prototype Knight. Now, I remember last time that we had Prototype, and then Prototype was about to be up next, and then Joker all of a sudden shows up, and then I was kind of at a loss at what to do, and then I thought, well, why not have both of them choose a representative, in that whichever representative wins, that person gets the spot, and that person turned out to be Brooklyn Joker, or the Joker, whatever you want to call him. But he got lucky, though, because had it happened the other way around, Prototype Knight would have gotten the spot, and who knows where Joker would have ended up there. All right, so 15 seconds until the next name. But this is for prototype night. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next name is Super Mario Under. So, Super Mario, I've seen you in the chat. Now the question is, do you want it? If so, great. If not, we'll see if the next person next on the list wants it. But yes, Super Mario Under. Yes. Wow, you're like Daniel Bryan. You want it, man. All right. Okay. So Super Mario Under it will be. First things first. Let me see. Who do I? Oh yeah. Let me put. Let me do this really quick. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll take the person who has the most no-shows, which in this case is the insane one, and he'll just simply be put at the bottom, or not at the bottom, sorry. He'll be put at the top of the wait list because, well, he just lost his spot for now, but hopefully he comes back. All right. So now let me put Super, or I'll call you Mario Under, just because they won't let me put the Super in there. Or maybe they will. I don't know. Let's see. Right now I'm just putting your name in the Excel sheet, so just to make sure that I got you down. Okay, so here we go. SMA. Well, I can't do... okay, alright. And then also let me take your name off the wait list since you're not there anymore. Alright. So SMA got it. Alright, here we go. Alright, so obviously you're a dude. And then of course you can determine how much do you weigh. You can weigh as... let me see, what's the lowest? I think the lowest is 105 to, or actually no, not 105. What is it? Oh, 116, all the way up to as much as 265, or anywhere in between. So you just tell me how much you want to weigh, and then that determines the max and minimum height, and we just go from there. But for now, let me see. Let me see if I can put Super Mario in there. Oh, 230 pounds? Oh, okay, so I can't even make all right, I guess I'll just go with Mario Under. Wait, I know it. I know what I'll do. Because they actually have Super as a nickname, so it's right there. At least, there we go. Super Mario Under. All right. So 230. 230. All right. So let me put that down. That will make you a heavyweight. So, and then we'll go to the next question. Too bad it doesn't let me scroll faster than it does right here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so next is the height. And of course, for the likes of Brandon and Jose, this is a good idea to see how this works here. Although that shouldn't go without being said. Anyway, so the minimum height you can be is 5'10" to as tall as 6'6", and anywhere in between. So that's the max height, and this is the minimum height. And like I said, the weight affects the height. The heavy that you are, the taller you can be. Conversely, the lighter you are, the shorter you can be. I was stumbling on my words a little bit. Oh yeah, and for the social media handle, I'll make you SMA right there. There we go. 6'2". All right, let me put that down. 6'2". All right, cool. And then next, what is your hometown? Yeah, your hometown, your age, and we'll go from there because I don't want to go too fast here. So, hometown. If you want to keep it a secret, that's fine. Or if you want to be from somewhere else, you can also do that too. Like if you want to come from Italy or something like that, it's fine. Either way. Secret? Oh, let's see. I wonder what a good secret place would be. Yeah, because they don't have like fictional places. They're all real, so. Mezzo, Las Vegas? Okay. I saw... Oh, Las Vegas. You get to be from Las Vegas. Alright, so next is the age. And you can be as old as... Let me see. You can be as old as 45 years old to as young as 18. I know that you said you were 15, so the youngest you can be is 18, which is of course the minimum age that you have to be before you can turn professional IRL in mixed martial arts. So yeah, the youngest you can be is 18. So, and it's not a problem. I can make that pass. 21? Okay, that's fine with me. All right, so are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed is your orthodox, and left-handed is your southpaw. So do you punch and kick with your right and with your right hands and feet, or do you use your left? Because again, that just determines what your default stance is when you start the fight. Right, okay, so orthodox. And next is posture. This is based on a real-life fighter for the UFC. So, do you have any favorite fighters, man or woman, that you follow? And I'll go through these relatively slow, but okay, so it goes all the way to the letter Y. I'm gonna have to look over. Well, I take it you haven't watched much of mixed martial arts. I take it so. Like when it comes to filthy casuals, when it comes like that's a a casual word, but when it comes to like fighters that most people, even outside of the MMA bubble, would know, one of those people is Nate Diaz. Another name is Michael Bisping for the Nate Diaz. Yeah, because Nate Diaz is one of those guys that is just so badass, really. It's not even funny. All right. So, next one. This is a very big decision here because... So you have 5 fighter types, and each type has their own subtypes, but you have kickboxer, boxer, balanced, wrestler, and jiu-jitsu. So you just tell me what type, and then we'll pick the subtype, and we'll go from there. If you need some more explanation as to what certain types do, I'll do my best to explain it as best as I can. All right. Showboat? Oh, that's under boxer. So do you want to be a boxer? With the subtype known as showboat? Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the other ones for the other fighter types. Just out of fairness, really. Okay. But if you want to be a boxer, you're definitely welcome to boxer. Okay. Very well. Showboat. Yeah, that's some very good stand-up, fairly decent health, and grappling. But that's always a good one. I mean, there's no real bad one. It's not like there's one that's so bad that I would advise against it. But thankfully, most of them are balanced for the most part. It just comes down to matchups and how they match up with certain fighters, but that's another story for another time. Now, I have seen what you looked like. Like I saw what you looked like in one of your videos, and I was like, oh. So, if I'm going by that, let's see. I'll start off with this preset. This is not the final product by any stretch. This is just a starter, so that way I don't have to go through so much to begin with. But okay. Oh God, no. But anyway, so this is the hairstyle that you currently have. If you like it, we'll keep it. But what hairstyle? I can't even talk. What hairstyle would you like to have? Because you could have a short hairstyle. You could have hair that grows out. I mean, hell, you could even have an afro if you wanted. Oh, so you want blue hair? Okay, well that's fine. But right now we're just looking for the hair type or the hairstyle before we get to the color. But yeah, we can change to blue. Let's see. So you have this short, spiky hair. Then you have this short, somewhat messy hair. Then you have the Richard Sip, the hair up. Oh. Okay. Hair up. Okay. The spiky one. This one, hair number 42. Just to be clear that this is what you want. I'll let you watch, or I'll let you catch up. Excuse me. I have to remember that I have to let you guys catch up because there is a slight delay. But yeah, this is hair number 42. All right, cool. I will pick that. And before I go any further, oh wait. So yes, you can have blue hair. Okay. Next is eyebrows. Let's see. Okay. I do remember you had those type of eyebrows. Not too thick, but definitely not too bad. And let's see. And for this, okay, so you can only color your eyebrows in natural colors. Okay. So what color do you want your eyebrows? Let's see. Black, dark brown, light brown, auburn, ginger, a dark blonde, a light blonde, or silver. And then after this, I will take a break, and I will come back later tonight. That is if time permits. If not, that's all right. I will come back another time. Dark brown. Dark brown. All right. Next is... Oh, yeah. Next is facial hair. Currently, you don't have any. And I know that you don't have any in real life. But if you ever wanted to have facial hair... Or if you wanted to really live up to the Super Mario name... you could have a mustache. You don't have to. But it's there. I mean, look at that stash! Anyway, oh yeah, and here's what it looks like with the stash. You're laughing? Well, I mean, you are called Super Mario, so it's like, you know, but it's up to you though. I mean, I know that the last person that I had whose surname was Mario, or rather his logo was that of Mario, or rather himself with a mustache and wearing Mario's hat. I remember that's what his gimmick was, and he really wanted that. Look at that stash. Okay, but anyway, do you want it? Do you want the stash? If not, or if you want something else, let me know. But and yes, I can also color it blue if you really want me to. Like, here's what it would look like if I... Oh, shoot. Let me go back. Sure? Okay, cool. Let me get this... Oh, I forgot to click it. I forgot to select it. My bad. And then we go back to facial hair. And yes, you can also color that blue if you want. Or you can color it the traditional black or dark brown mustache that Mario has, or some other color. Blue. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Got to keep it consistent then. All right. Last question is body hair. Do you want any body hair? This model right here does not have any body hair, but if you wanted to, you can have a little bit. A little more, a little more, a little bit, a whole lot more, or no, okay, so no body hair. All right, so that makes my that makes it easy for me. All right, so head. So basically, this is just your face, or the way that your character looks. If you like this, we will keep it. This is number 15. So if you like face number 15, we can keep it. If not, we can always change it. So let's see. What about this one? 16. 16's not bad. Remember, 15 is what you started with. All right, so 16, that's not bad. 7. Whoa. Okay. 18. All right. What about the other way? Again, 15 was what you started with. And then 14? 14. That one's not half bad. Once again, here's 15. And then 13. Wow. I don't know if you want number 17, my friend, but if you want it, we'll make do with it. But but I know it looks funny, but I don't think that's what you wanted. I just think you wanted to get a laugh out of it. That jawline is awesome. Okay. But no, seriously, what face do you want? Okay, see more. Oh no, wait, I already showed this one. 12. All right, so here's number 12. That one's not too bad. Actually, when I look at this, it's like, Alex Trebek, is that you? And mind you, Alex Trebek was one of my favorite, was one of the all-time favorite hosts. I mean, I know that some people like Bob Barker and some others like Pat Sajak. But yeah, but yeah, number 12 looks great. Number 11, okay, somewhat similar. Of course, it could just simply be the stash that makes it look so distinct, but number 11, not too bad. Number 11. But yeah, Super Mario, just let me know if you see one that you love so much that we just get it and we stop and we move on. So, all right, so this is number 11. Number 10. All right, so this is what number 10 looks like. The reason I mentioned Alex Trebek was because when he first started hosting Jeopardy, he had that stash. You'll actually go with number 17? All right. We could always change that another time, but I don't know. It just so looks, well, I guess if you want to, keep your... I guess if you don't want people to be like, oh, so that's what he looks like outside with that mustache, or to protect your identity, I can totally understand that. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So, but yeah, if you like it, we'll move on. So you like this, right? I just want to be absolutely sure that this is what you want. So this is number 17 that I just selected right there. It's fine. All right. All right. Next is, this one's very straightforward. Eye color. I mean, you have your different shades of brown, different shades of blue, different shades of green, as well as a green blue and a hazel, as well as excuse me. Oh, yellow and gray. Bright blue. Okay, bright blue it is. All right, next is body. Now, what this is this is body composition. So this is currently what you have. And we'll take a look at some of the other ones. All right, this one. This one is a little less stocky, but otherwise the same width. So this is number 16. So yeah, Super Mario, just like before, if you see something you like, let me know. But that's number 16. Number 17. Number 17, a bit more stockier, but otherwise still the same width. This one is a little less stocky. $18, that's not bad. All right, next one. 19. This is a bit less stocky, but other than that, it's very well defined. This is number 19. Okay, just checking my messages really quick. All right, number 20. Now this is very stocky. 19. Okay, 19 it will be. All right, now we get to do the skin tone. It's part of the body, so currently you have the 4th lightest tone. You can go the other way and make it as dark as possible, or you can make it as light as possible. or somewhere in between. But yeah, currently you have number 4. And basically the smaller the number, like tone 1, the lighter you are. The higher the number, the darker you are. So yeah, 1. Oh, skin 3. Let's see. All right, skin 3. I'll let you take a look at that. If you like it, we'll keep it. But if not, we can make it lighter or go the other way and make it dark. You like? Okay. All right, we will keep it. All right, next one is tattoos. Now, I know that in real life, you're not even old enough to have a tattoo, but as it is, this model already came with a tattoo of an octopus. Now, the question is, do you want any tattoos? And if you don't want any, I can get rid of this tattoo. Or if you want to keep it, you can. But Punk versus Fish right now. All right. Well, just don't spoil it. You can just say how good of a match it is. Just don't spoil it. You know, in case Fish actually wins, or if he wins on a screw job or something like that. But anyway. So yeah, the question is, do you want any tattoos? Can I have custom? If not, no. You mean like, as in creating your own tattoos? Is that what you mean? Because really though, when it, like, you can customize the shape and stretch it and things like that, but you can't make your own, if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, but no, you can't make your own from scratch. Though, don't get me wrong, I really wish you could do that. I wish you could make your own from scratch. Yeah, okay. Okay. So no, you can't. Okay, so do you want to get rid of this octopus tattoo? Or this octopi, or whatever you want to call it? The Kraken on your side? I could do some tattoo removal. And it's kind of funny. Yes, please. All right. Let me get rid of it then. There we go. Okay, so that's it for tattoos, so we won't have any. All right, next. This is my favorite part, personally. Clothing. Now, if I really want to get Super Mario with this, I would give you a hat. But let's see. What hats do they have? So they have bandanas. Wait, what's funny? I don't know. I wasn't sure if you're asking me what's funny or if it's a joke question. But anyway. So yeah, you can wear bandanas if you want. Heck, you can even have anime hair. You can have anime hair if you want. You could also wear a cowboy hat. But I'm curious to see if they even have like a hat for Super Mario, like one of those Super Mario hats. I mean, I see crowns. What is so funny? Mario in DBZ. An orange hard hat. Well, I mean, Mario did have an orange hard hat, especially in Construction Worker, I think it was called. Because I remember he had, one of his oldest games had him in an orange hard hat, and he was a construction worker. And this was before Super Mario Brothers 1 happened. But unfortunately, they do not have a Super Mario cap, so they don't have that. Blue anime, blue anime hair. So let me guess. You want to be a mix of Sonic and Mario? I dig it. Okay. All right, next up is the Super Smurf. Yeah. All right, so next up are tops. So you have short sleeve shirts, long sleeved ones, some miscellaneous tops, and some from the default UFC stuff. But you could also choose not to wear any of it at all. So, but it's up to you though. First, select a top, and then we will go through all the ones I've unlocked and go from there. Or to see if what you're looking for that they have. Blue tie. Oh yeah, I did show off that blue tie-dye. I only showed it off just because it just goes with the rest of you. So yeah, blue tie-dye it will be. Okay, so bottoms. So for bottoms, this you have to pick. You have compression, which covers your whole legs. Board shorts, very self-explanatory. Vale tudo, same thing except it hugs your legs a little bit. A Muay Thai, which is kind of a mix between board shorts and the Vale tudo, because it has a cut on the sides there. And then, of course, you have the Gladiator, in which you have this this dress-like thing. Then you have boxing, which is very self-explanatory. Then you have these miscellaneous bottoms. I can't even talk. And they can be anything, like track pants. I also have some red gi, blue gi. But and those are just the ones that any blue tie-dye bottoms. All right, well let's see. Blue tie-dye, blue track pants, not bad. Oh no, that's red. Sorry. Elf. Oh no, that's. And then a loincloth. Let's see, bottoms. All right, I guess I'll start with compression and see if there's anything. Spray blue? No. Ooh. Oh boy. So this kind of brings out your inner superstar Billy Graham. Not to be confused with Billy Graham the Evangelist of the same name. But superstar Billy Graham the wrestler. He used to wear these tie-dye shirts, and this is totally something he would have wore if he was still fighting. I need it. Okay. All right. So now let's see if we can find matching gloves. I don't know. You do have basic blue, teal. Then you have henna blue. Okay. Because I know I have something. I have Vibes Gold. Okay. And then I have the Pride gloves. Let's see, what other ones do I have? Let's see. Vibes Blue. Doesn't look blue enough, honestly. Like, it doesn't just... It doesn't, like, speak... It doesn't match the rest of the outfit, sadly. Maybe that one, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really go. It doesn't match the full-blown outfit there. Strike Force Blue, maybe. Okay. All right, so now I'm at the I'm at the top of the page now, so okay. I was just looking to see if I could find anything that matches your attire, but I couldn't find it. So now I'm at the top of the page now. So back to what I have. So I have blue, and then I have this teal. Is it this one? Henna blue? I mean, it's not a bad glove. They're very good. It's more design than it is, you know, practical. Damask blue. What about that one? Actually, that actually goes really well. If I'm being honest with you, it looks really good. This damask blue. No? Oh, okay. So that's okay. All right. All right. Good thing I had that one. All right. So mouth guards, they're the same as they ever were. Same as it ever was when it comes to mouth guards. All right. So you have some based on countries like Canada, United States, the UK, Brazil, Australia, and Mexico, and France. You have some based on other designs like desert, camo, or ice. Ice baby. Dun 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 dun. All right, so there you go. Yep, definitely goes well with you. So you're pretty much an amalgamation of Supersonic or Sonic Mario Brothers or something to that effect. Sonic Mario Brothers. I'm just trying to think of I'm just trying to think of a clever gimmick, that's all. Alright, so these are emotes. I'll let you pick one and then I'll pick the rest just because, again, this could take forever to go through. So, first one off the bat is the Archer, where you just do this this pose that you do, reminiscent of Shawn Michaels. Let's see. You point to your abs and then you point to your brain. If there's anything you see and you want to check it out, I'll let you look at it. Then there's the Donkey Kong Dono. Look at the little dance that you do. I could totally see you doing that. The got moves. But yeah, if you want it, let me know. Alright, guitar spin. You're just doing your air guitar thing. Okay. Alright, I'll give you the guitar spin just for the heck of it. Okay, let me give you that one. And I'll also give you a pit bull. Alright, next one. This is taunts that you do after the fight, assuming you win. And the first one up, as you can see, was air guitar. And I believe that's just a simple fist pump. And then some little dance that you do, and you just clap your feet. And then arrogant kind of just makes you look like Bret Hart, because that's what he used to do every time he won a match. And then at your... Oh, you do this ballerina dance. And then here's one called Ballerina. Alright. Both fists up. Pretty standard celebration there. And then there's the bow. Oh, yeah. Ballerina. Oh, wow. Okay. You can have it then. Oh, yeah. Let me give you this one. And I'll give you the dancing. Just because of how ridiculous it is. But I'll give you that one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This one. Ooh. like that very much. And then this one, I'll give you this one just so you can flex your muscles. But outside of that, we are done. So congratulations to Super Mario Under on becoming the first person from the waitlist to be made. So, as I said, I will be taking a break after this. After making Super Mario Under and going through that whole list. But well, this was a classic case of patience really paid off, because someone could have just as easily taken the spot, and who knows how long Super Mario Under would have waited. But it just goes to show, if you're there and no one else is, you can very well take the spot. But anyway, I will be back after AEW and after my meeting with the people from my church, after a church meeting on Zoom, and also doing a few other chores and stuff like that, which is standard for what I do. But until then, this is Juju22 signing off, and I will be back for part 2. Until then, have a great day, everybody. And also, congratulations, Super Mario Under. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye. And stay safe. Seriously, stay safe.